Hey, I noticed you left halfway through the movie and wanted to check if you're okay. Is everything all right? You're okay? Are you sure? I mean, you've been quiet lately. You're usually the one who makes conversations way more interesting, and yet you've been weirdly quiet. So I thought I'd ask. Can I sit beside you at least? Okay, great. Actually, can you scooch up a little bit? Okay. Thanks. So, is something wrong? Oh, you just didn't feel like talking. That's understandable. There are days where we just want to exist. Yeah. I know, talking can get exhausting, especially if your mind is doing all the talking for you. I mean, you don't have to speak at all if you don't want to. But if you ever do want to speak, I'll be here, keeping you company. Or, if you want me to leave you alone, that's totally okay too. I shall follow whatever you ask of me. Of course, I am your obedient servant. You want me to stay? Okay. I shall stay and keep you company for as long as you want. Okay, I know this is totally going against what I'm actually doing, but I just wanted to let you know that normally I feel completely comfortable sitting in silence with you. Some people get awkward and just feel like they need to fill the time and space with nonsense and chatter, but you're one of the few people that I actually feel comfortable sitting in silence with normally. But this doesn't feel the same. It feels like something is different, and I just want to let you know I'm here to listen whenever you're ready. Really? Oh. You're feeling like an outsider? And you're feeling lonely. What do I think about it? Should I be answering this question? You just want my opinion. How about we do this? If you tell me what's really going on in that busy head of yours, I'll tell you what I think. Do you have a deal? Great. So come on, rant to me. Hit me. Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm I'm so sorry you're feeling that way. I know I shouldn't be apologizing for something I haven't done, but it's just not fair for such a nice and kind person to be ever feeling that way. Why is it always the nicest people who get hurt the most? The world is so unfair. Yeah, sometimes you're there in the moment with all the people around you, but you don't feel like you belong, even when you're surrounded by the very people that you're absolutely close to. I understand what you mean. I've felt that at times too, but I want you to know something, so please listen to me. I am here for you. We are here for you. Always. I know I've been saying that to you since the moment we met, but it's really important that you don't forget it. You are very important to me, and I hate seeing you upset like this. I know you're saying that everyone may not want you, or you feel like no one else likes you in the group, but I promise you, we all appreciate you for who you are. You can be as clingy, annoying, or needy as you want. If you want attention, we'll gladly give it to you. So please don't be so hard on yourself. We respect your decisions no matter what they are. Even if you decide to leave for the sake of yourself, we will still welcome you with open arms every single time. The way you're feeling is totally valid, but that doesn't mean that you have to carry all these burdens with you all the time. We will look out for you, and we will always be here to support you. So whatever you decide to do, we are always behind you, supporting you. We'd rather have you be real to yourself and express your sadness rather than plastering such a fake smile and spreading happiness when you don't feel that very same thing yourself. So by all means, be sad. But don't you dare ever blame yourself for bringing down the mood once you do feel sad. The things you've complained to me about yourself make up who you really are. Those are the very things that made people like you in the first place, that made me like you in the first place. Your flaws, the very things you find annoying about yourself, and the things you think people don't like about you, every single one of those imperfections make you perfect. You're perfectly perfect to me. Please, don't you dare change who you are just so you think that you can fit in. Because you think you're not enough, and because you think people would like you more if you change. You are perfect just the way you are. It is true. I will not let you deny it. I'm proud of you just as you are now. I like you more when you're being yourself. I mean, sure, you've made mistakes in the past, but who hasn't? Those mistakes you've made, you learned from them, haven't you? Then that's what your focus should be on. You've grown as a person, you've improved as a person, and maybe you're not the person you can be just yet, but that is totally okay. You'll become the best person you can be eventually. You are still valid. You are still worth it. You are still enough. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. If anybody does, just let me know. I'll teach them a thing or two. Do you want to snuggle? Are you sure? My arms are looking really lonely without you in it. Well, don't be shy. Come over here. You have such a big heart. You care a lot for people, even those that don't deserve your care. You don't fail to check up on us every day. You're our daily reminder to stay hydrated, for goodness sake. I'm sorry you feel like you don't belong with us, even when you absolutely do. No, that is not true. You do belong with us. We share so many moments and memories with each other. Our inside jokes are even on a different level altogether. And you're responsible for most of them. If you didn't belong with us, you wouldn't be able to understand what the hell is going on, would you? Plus, we have the Renaissance fair we're planning on going to next year. You wouldn't know about it if you didn't belong with us, would you? I love you. Do you hear me? I love you so, so much. I know it sounds so overrated and overused nowadays, but there's no other phrase that will ever explain what I feel for you. I wake up every morning, and you know what's the first thing that comes to my mind? I think of how lucky I am to be living in the same time as you. You know how many people would always praise the people they look up to and say how lucky they are to be living in the same time? That's me with you. You have such an impact on my life. You bring this bright and beautiful atmosphere with you everywhere you go, and it's so comforting to have. Hearing you laugh, seeing you happy and having fun, I swear you just walk into the room and everything else lights up. Oh, and did I mention you have such a nice smile? Yes, you do. I am not lying. So you better believe it. And if you don't believe it now, I will remind you every single day until you believe it yourself. So come on, entice me with that smile of yours. Hey, I asked for a smile, not that look. Come on, smile. There you go. See, that wasn't so bad, was it? My life is better now that you're in it. I'm happy that you're in it. I know we always joke around and say that feelings and emotions are gross and disgusting, but truly, I am so happy I met you. I am so grateful that I met you. You made my life so much more interesting and worth living for. Oh, please, I am not lying. Stop accusing me of being a liar. You, out of all people, should know that I am terrible at lying. Everything I said about you, I mean it with all of my heart. I love you for who you are, from your typos to your horny on main behavior. Yes, you do. You know what you do. You definitely add flavor to our little group. Yeah. We all have our own roles, and we make it the way it is now. If one is not there, it just doesn't feel the same. If you're not there, it doesn't feel the same. You're a part of us, whether you like it or not. You belong with us. We have each other's backs all the time, ready to fight with anyone who hurts any of us. We protect each other, care for each other. We're always there for each other. It's our protective circle, our little family. And actually, speaking of our little family, we should probably go get back to them. They'll be wondering where we went, and I bet they're gonna get very worried. Plus, you get to choose what movie we watch next anyways. What movie are you planning on choosing? Oh wait, don't tell me. Is it Coraline? I knew it. Of course, you never really stopped talking about it. Come on then, let's go back to them.